How's going on, everybody? It's me, the one that loves cartoons, and in today's video, well, I'm gonna be talking about a cartoon. So I'm gonna review episode 5 of Ninjago Seabound, titled The Wrath of Calamar. So first I'm gonna talk about the plot of the episode, then I'm gonna talk about the stuff that I liked, then the stuff that I didn't like, and then I'm gonna give the episode a score out of 10. So let's review. So we start the episode with Nia and Maya being held captive by Prince Calamar, and he asked them about the location of the island of the keeper so he could get the storm amulet. Cause he was listening to their conversation, then Calamar's father called him and he asked him if he is sinking ships, but Calamar denied it, and we get to see that Calamar has an adopted brother. So Nia and Maya start climbing the pole. So Nia and Maya escaped using the hydromex. The hydro vipers unleashed the river sharks. Then we get to see Pixel trying to find a way to recharge the bounty. Jay said if he could recharge the battery, but they said no, it's very dangerous. Jay does it anyway. They tried to stop him, so Jay recharged the battery and it worked, and they went to save Nia and Maya. So let's talk about the stuff that I liked in this episode. First, I thought Prince Calamar was very good. I said that I liked him in episode 4, even though we didn't see much of him. Like, he didn't appear that much in episode 4. But here we get to see him a lot in this episode, and I thought he was good. They handled him pretty well, and I liked his relation with his father. It reminded me of that moment between Narcon and his father in Skybound. But this one is different because we get to see more of his father in this episode and in the next one. And Calamar has an adopted brother, and I like that we get to learn about Calamar's family. We get to see more of we get to see Calamar's family. His brother is adopted, and Calamar doesn't get along with his father and doesn't get along with his brother. So yeah, and like I said, he has a bad relation with his father. So yeah, I like that, and I like the moments between Nia and Maya. I liked how Maya was telling Nia how she used to solve problems when she was the master of water. So I really like that, and I liked the team up between the two. I mean, we get to see them fight the snakes together, and I like that. Calamar's father is against sinking ships, and I like that. Like, he doesn't want his son to do that. As for the other ninjas and Pixel, I thought they were good, and I liked what they did with Jay in this episode. I mean, he was ready to give his life to save Nia. Jay starts recharging the battery and it worked, so I like that moment. I thought Jay was handled pretty well. He reminded me of Jay in Skybound, because like Jay in Skybound, like, even though Jay is the funny one and the comic relief, he can still be serious when he needs to, depending on the situation. And that's what they did with Jay in this episode, because Jay lately was just the comic relief guy, so I really liked what they did with Jay in this episode. He was really good. He really stood out to me in this episode. As for the stuff that I didn't like, well, actually, I had no problem with this episode. Well, the way Nia and Maya were climbing the pole was weird to look at. But yeah, but I really don't have problems with this episode. I give it a 10 out of 10. This episode was great. I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. It was a really, really good episode. So what do you guys think of this episode? Is it a good episode? Is it a bad episode? Is it an okay episode? I thought it was great. Really loved this episode. So just leave your thoughts down in the comments. If you guys like this video, then give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. It means a lot to me. And turn on the notifications so you'll be the first one to know when I upload a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the one that love this cartoon, and you're the one that love it too.